Hey, it's Bev here with your deep dive work for the month. This month, we're diving deeper by discovering what you don't want to own and why. And I'm not talking about material things. All right, so you're familiar with this common teaching that whenever somebody, gives you a complaint about you or tells you that you were a certain way towards them, we should go in and find it. How can I own it? Also, we're familiar with the teaching that if we're judging somebody else, can I find that in me? And so common examples as a coach would be, my client is resistant to my coaching. And then the question would be, how are you resistant to the client? Or the question could be, how can you own that your client's resisting the coaching? Or you're complaining about somebody and you're like, they're so negative or they're so judgy, right? And then the question is, how are you judgy? How are you negative? So I love this teaching and I think there's so much to learn from it. I want to invite you to go deeper with this concept, and here's how. Probably, if you're watching this video, you're very good at answering, yes, I'm negative in this way, and yes, when I complain about them, I'm negative, and yes, I can see how I'm resisting the client when they're resisting me, right? We have these like lovely answers. Great first step. Next step, keep going. How else? How else can I own this? How else can I own that quality? How else can I own that thing that they're saying about me? Keep going. How else? How else? How else? Then the question becomes, why don't I want to own it? What if I did own it? Giving you more questions to ask yourself to take it deeper. What am I hiding from? What judgments or beliefs about myself don't I want to see? Because I promise you, whether you find them or not, they're totally affecting your life experience. When you find them, then be curious, where are they from? Did I make them up? Did I get offered them? Did I accept the offer? Why am I hiding from it? What would I find if I didn't hide from ownership of this? How might I punish myself if I did? What if I didn't do that? What if I knew I wouldn't punish myself for finding it? You know what would probably happen? You'd probably dive in and keep diving. There is so much growth there. That's the discovery. That's the work. I just want to add in one proviso for this. This teaching, this idea, this work is definitely not applicable if you are living in an abusive relationship. If that is the case, you are way too practiced at owning it. And I want your work to be figuring out why you keep owning it. And I really recommend you do that with some support. Okay, enjoy deep diving.